This is Donna D'Angelo from the Institute of Christ Consciousness with the Planetary Transformation Meditation Experience for October 12th, 2025. And we'll begin with our prayer of intention, as we usually do. We come into your divine embrace, Mother and Father, and we thank you for providing all of the spiritual help we need for this collaboration today with Manjaransen, Nakaventa, our planetary seraphim and midwayers, and all of our wonderful universe brothers and helpers who are helping us, supporting us from afar. We ask that you center us as one in your holy will and bring forth those objectives that you would wish us to hold today so that this planet can continue to expand in the spiritual energies we need, helping all life ascend to higher levels of consciousness. As you unify us as one, may our focus be strong and steady in those areas where you direct us today. And we thank you so much for this opportunity to be of service. As your will is done, through your grace and mercy. Thank you so much. Greetings, my little children. This is your Mother Nevedonia who speaks. As your universe mother, I provide you the context and setting for your human consciousness to ascend to higher levels of universe understanding. As you know, this world has suffered a major deprivation for many millennia, as you have been disconnected from a great deal of information about who you are, what this world is, and your place in the greater reality of life. You struggled through the rebellion years, but you were not alone. A massive plan was undertaken many millennia ago to bring this world and the other rebellion planets in the system of Satania back to its universe home, and to bring it back to the divine plans of evolution. Now that this plan is well in place, especially on your world, the various preparations that had been put in place many years ago are soon to bear the full fruit of what it is here to achieve. Many of you have been involved in the revelatory aspects of what this planet needs to apprehend for many years. You have studied your Urantia text, and you have collaborated with many of your spirit helpers and celestial guides who have come close to you and have shared much insight and wisdom with you so that you could learn and grow and comprehend the greater nature of reality. We have watched you as you have gained access to this higher information, observing how you assimilate this and use this for your spiritual growth and to connect more and live more fully from your soul purpose. So in this time of preparation, as more of the coordinated efforts of heaven and earth combined to yield this great awakening and reconciliation. Today, we will lead you into a focus that will support the greater revelatory aspects of what you need to learn at this state of your development. Take some deep breaths. Focus on me as your mother and the universe system of consciousness in which you all live. Feel the willingness and hold that space for what we wish to bring into you now, to have greater impact into your minds and bodies, and feed you with the information you will now need to use and help your brothers and sisters as they open to the larger reality all around them. See these words in your mind's eye. The Urantia Revelation. The Urantia Revelation. The Urantia Revelation. As you see this in your mind's eye, place these words directly into your heart centers and hold them there with the willingness that the information within the Urantia Revelation can continue to be sown into the planet at all levels of its various energy systems. What you are holding is far greater than what your text teaches you. It is as if we are now helping you open to this wider array of information that has been long shielded from your view. There were many reasons and factors why this was so, and now this is all changing as humanity is beginning to ascend out of its dormancy, its spiritual dormancy, into the greater love of the Father living within each heart and soul. Over time, as more information is revealed, the scope of reality in human mind will be astonishing for many of your brothers and sisters to observe. For now, simply focus on what the Urantia Revelation holds for this planet. Try to stay out of your curiosity and instead be in a place of trust and faith, and allow me as your mother to expand your mindful circuits that more information regarding the Urantia Revelation can be perceived within you through the agency and assistance of your indwelling spirits. And we begin. Allow the divine meaning and value of the Urantia revelation to stir deeply within you, opening your mind system to new information to support your growth and help you become more attuned to how you can communicate the information you are perceiving to your brothers and sisters. This will accrue over time and help more people remember who they are as part of this world and their larger role as cosmic citizens. Do your best to hold this focus of the Urantia revelation in your heart, especially that intention for more people to open to what this truly means for this beloved world. And we continue. Invite the dynamics of the Urantia revelation to move deeply within you. Invite it to imprint upon the memory circuits in your minds and bodies with the information you need, and let yourself receive gently, peacefully, and trustingly. If you wish, I invite you to see yourself standing in the words, the Urantia revelation. Allow the energies to draw upwardly from below your feet and eventually flowing upwardly to your bodies and out through the crown chakra, connecting you with the universe, and then onward to paradise. Oh. Drink deeply of what this revelatory information is here to disclose into you. Allow our love and the love of your universe brothers and sisters to feed you as well. For not only is impersonal information imprinting upon you, personal affection that we hold for you is also a part of this endowment, helping you expand into your true and full divine inheritance. Allow the Urantia revelation to gently expand outwardly into your energy fields. And notice if you feel a protective bubble around you. Like your energy system was held in so much love and light that nothing can assail you. Grow strong in this environment of the Urantia revelation, holding you and securing you in greater peace and stability. Ooh. Mm. Mm. As your energy systems deepen into this infusion, allow yourselves to soak into deep and abiding peace. Peace that you need at a foundational level to grow. The peace that keeps your mind still, that your spirit may share the divine wisdom you need now at this time to continue on your path and make progress, especially in being of help to your brothers and sisters who are so struggling at this time to comprehend what is occurring on this world. Anchor yourselves in the Urantia revelation and be. Hmm. There are divine dynamics contained within this energetic endowment of the Urantia revelation that are important for you to hold at this time. Many people are searching for what they call unity consciousness. And this is good. And people are being stimulated to consider this concept. But behind that concept of unity consciousness is a living reality of family, a loving family, a family that is headed by two parents and is administered in great love and mercy and understanding for the children who are birthed within that family. This is the origin of unity consciousness. The underlying theme or principle is hard to use human terms to describe the function of divine love. It is something you are all exploring in various ways. But this underlying foundation of divine family is at the core of the Urantia revelation. And we would invite you now to focus on what it means to be a member in our family of love, to go deeper into yourself and the myriads of ways your spirit's trying to help you gain greater expression of that love to share outwardly with your brothers and sisters. Hold the space now and allow the energies of the divine family to hold you strong and steady. Mm. 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 Your brothers and sisters need to know they are members of this divine family. I invite you now to hold focus for this divine family dynamic and the Urantia revelation to engage into the planetary system of consciousness as a whole. As you have done so many times before, see the words, the Urantia revelation, spiral around the planet, and invite the dynamics of the divine family to engage from the Urantia revelation into the memory circuits all around the globe. Hold this intention as best you can with great affection for your brothers and sisters who need this. And allow the flow of energy from my mother's heart to bathe the planet with what it needs now. If you wish to hold focus on a single concept, let these words settle into your heart. The Urantia revelation of the divine family. The Urantia revelation of the divine family. The Urantia revelation of the divine family. Invite the synergy of the divine meaning and value of this intention to move deeply into the planet, especially into the very deep memory circuits. Invite this infusion to go deep to the memory circuits where people hold their own ideas about what is family. What does it mean? What does it mean to be a member of a family? Invite it to go deep. Let the divine meaning and value of this beautiful unity consciousness that honors the individuality of each part under the greater parenthood of God to embrace this world at all of its dimensional levels, especially into the memory circuits. We ask you to invite this energy to go into all of those places where there is still great amounts of thoughts and feelings tied to separation and division. Hold that willingness for your brothers and sisters to open to the dynamics of the divine family and the Urantia revelation. Invite my universal heartbeat to gently calibrate into the hearts of these slumbering souls. They may hear, perceive the inner call of divine family speak into them. Hold that intention for the divine meaning and value of divine revelation of Urantia to also imprint deeply into them. Invite the relationship bond of mother and child to also move deeply into this infusion. Invite this foundational relationship to stir mightily within the hearts, souls of your brothers and sisters. There are other elements of the Urantia revelation that are pertinent to this time, as you well know, and we will address them in future calls to support the greater reformation of your social institutions. At this moment, I invite you to continue to hold focus on the revelatory aspects of divine family that are highlighted in your Urantia text and what you have come to experience in your relationships with your brothers and sisters. invite these foundational relationships to expand and extend all through the globe at all dimensional levels of life. Invite all of the distortions of family concepts to be recalibrated in the divine meaning and value of family. Mm. 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 I invite you to simplify your focus, maintain it on the Urantia revelation as we continue our ministrations into the planet. See the planet held in the Urantia revelation dynamic and hold that as best you can. Mm. 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 My beloved children, one day you will recognize the benefits of living on this world. You have all been conditioned and heavily influenced by this rebellion culture to fear, and not to sometimes be able to feel the presence of the Father within you. Let this all be returned to you now in this dynamic of the Urantia revelation and the divine family of love. And then lift up your hearts in gratitude to the paradise creator deities, For even though you may not fully appreciate what you are holding today, you are helping this beleaguered world make another major step forward in the love of the Father and in the ministry of the Spirit to this world and to all souls here. Spend time in appreciating what is now being given and for the paradise reflection, imprinting upon these dynamics to bring about the greater dynamics of love for this world to embrace and embody. The time of revelation is upon you, my beloved children. Allow yourselves this time of preparation so you are as strong and stable in divine family as you need. And hold that intention for the larger revelatory aspects of this beautiful world to come forth within your minds. There is so much for you to understand yet. Come into a deeper appreciation of the dynamics of life itself. And so from paradise down to Urantia, allow this infusion of love to enfold you and attune you. As you descend from paradise now, see yourselves standing on the earth plane, and the Urantia revelation dynamics are ringing resoundingly through the planet. Invite these energies to integrate thoroughly into all dimensional levels. And let my mother's joyful song of life be the tones and the notes that rings through this world, bringing it back to its own joyful song of life and the Father's immense and majestic love. My precious children, you are all integral parts of the Urantia revelation. Whether you fully comprehend this or not, it is a part of who you are. You will long remember and even cherish your days here as you reflect in later years of your ascension careers. But for now, allow these energies to integrate into yourselves, into the planet, into your brothers and sisters. And we will continue to support this world on its trajectory toward light and life. The circuitry objectives we needed to achieve have been now put in place and are now integrating. I invite you to revisit this meditation experience again before our next time together, that this may increasingly become a tighter web of love and family all around the globe, and more hearts remember who they are as part of this planet and their cosmic citizenship. I will leave you now in this way, my children, but truly, I am always in you, and you only have to quiet your mind for a moment and ask for my mother's love to fill you, and I will respond. You are all my precious children, and you are all growing in who you are as a unique endowment and living vessel of the Father's love. Thrive in it, my children. It is your divine inheritance, and your Father and I delight in watching you grow and prosper. Good day.